Hi all. I just had a text from Jules saying that the link's not working. Did you has anybody come in on the link? Scott or there's no Andy either, so which normally indicates what about yeah, on the picture on the screen as you can see while I'm waiting. I'll just seeing if Jules can get in. If not, I'll give him a ring and see what. Right, and talk him through it. Yeah, it's all right. No, they can't actually. The link that I sent appears not to be working for some people. Hi, Mick. So Jules says he can't get in. Just wondering if anybody's having any other trouble.
Still can see it.
Yeah, no, it's the link that I sent on the computer.
Oh, Jill can see the sketch of you.
Yeah. As you can see, you can't tell which one's which on the screen. That the picture was courtesy of Scott. Thank you very much, Scott. So if you're seeing double, you've not had too much to drink, but it's just me. Yeah, I know, Mick. I just didn't change the number. Yeah, I just see that with number 10. It's all right, just confusing people. If I don't confuse them with a quiz, I confuse them with the link. Just give me a minute. I'll see if I can get hold of Jules and see what he's doing. No, he's not. He's not picking up the. Just bear with me while I try and get hold of.
Is it just Jules or is nobody
Well,
else?
I've got no Andy either, so I don't know. I haven't heard from Andy. It's all right. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. You just read that, have you?
I've just wrote. Actually, just looked at Phil Churchdown quiz and picked the only live one. So
Yeah.
few keys.
Yeah.
I don't know who else is logged in. Jill must because she's
Yeah, but they might have come in that way.
yeah.
They might not have been using the link.
Right.
What did Scott say he used?
He said he just logged into your Churchdown quiz and picked the live one. Next 10. Jill. Chris said she's used the link that you sent her and she said no problem.
Okay. Hi. Right. So Julian's in. Yeah. Okay. All right then. Well done, Jules. Yeah, I'll send it out to you on email. It's a lot easier. If people want to just ping me email addresses, it is easier. You don't get the link wrong then, because the zeros, the L's, the I's, they all look the same. So it does sometimes make a difference. Okay. All right. Thanks for that then, Scott. So let's say goodbye. For now, anyway. You never know. Right. Okay. Let's get going. There's no Andy. I assume he maybe had problems with the link, but I did send that to Sue by email, so hopefully she would have got it. All right then. Okay, we've adjusted that. Let's get going. All right then, people. Here we go. Round one. Question number one. In human biology, the term renal, R-E-N-A-L, refers to which organs? Nice, easy start. So in human biology, the term renal, R-E-N-A-L, refers to which organs? Question number two. For how many years did Rip Van Winkle sleep? For how many years did Rip Van Winkle sleep? Dave just had a plane going over. Are they still coming out your place this time of night? Question three. Who wrote the book The Cat in the Hat? So, question three. Who wrote the book The Cat in the Hat? Question number four. What happens at a velodrome? What event takes place at a velodrome? V-E-L-O-D-R-O-M-E. So question number five. If a dish is on papillote, E-N-P-A-P-I-L-L-O-T-E, it is cooked or served in what? So if a dish is on papillote, It is cooked or served in what? Right. Question 6. I often throw an odd question in. Might need a little bit of lateral thinking for this one. Question 6. Which female film star wore the same coat in 5 different films in the 1940s? So question 6. Which female film star wore the same coat in 5 different films in the 1940s? And a little bit of lateral thinking's needed. I'll say no more. Question number 7. Who was Princess Diana's chauffeur on her final fateful journey in 1997? So who was Princess Diana's chauffeur on her final fateful journey in 1997? Question number 8. How many legs does the famous 5 have? Question 8. How many legs does the famous 5 have? Question number 9. Paul McCartney and Wings wrote and performed music for which James Bond movie? So question 9. Paul McCartney and Wings wrote and performed music for which James Bond movie? He scratches his ear. And finally, question 10 in the first round. What colour is the cross on the national flag? What colour is the cross on the national flag of Switzerland? Slow down, Philip. So question 10, what colour is the cross on the national flag of Switzerland? So here we go, quick recap time. Human biology, the term renal refers to which organs? For how many years did Rip Van Winkle sleep? Who wrote the book The Cat in the Hat? What happens at a velodrome? What event takes place? If a dish is on papillote, it is cooked or served in what? Question 6. Which female film star wore the same coat in 5 different films in the 1940s? Who was Princess Diana's chauffeur on a final fateful journey in 1997? Number 8. How many legs does the famous 5 have? 9. Paul McCartney and Wings wrote and performed music for which James Bond movie? And what colour is the cross on the national flag of Switzerland? Oh. We read. Right, okay, answer time. So, obviously, renal refers to which organs? That's the kidneys. Rip Van Winkle slept for 20 years. The book The Cat in the Hat was written by Dr. Seuss. What happens at the velodrome? Well, it's a cycling event. Cycling, anything to do with cycling. If a dish was on papillote, it's cooked or served in what? Paper. Here's the, not a trick question, but a bit of a lateral one. Which female film star wore the same coat in 5 different films in the 1940s? That was Lassie. Sorry about my sense of humour, but I have to put them in every now and again. Question 7. Who was Princess Diana's chauffeur on a final fateful journey in 1997? That was Henry Paul. There are 12 legs with the famous 5. 4 humans and the dog. 9. Paul McCartney and Wings wrote and performed music for which James Bond movie? That's Live and Let Die. And the national flag of Switzerland, the cross is white. Give you a chance to ping the answers through to Anne, who's here poised with scorecard, pen,
Scott says, can you have
brandy.
half for Henry?
Yeah, I'll give you half for Henry. I'm being generous. Henri, as opposed to Henry. It's my Del Boy accent. Henri. Anybody's got Henri can have half a point. Anybody who's got one kidney can have half a point. Only joking. All right. Okay. Let's bring me back up. Here we go again. All right. Let's move on to round 2. Question number 1. In 1950, India withdrew from the World Cup because FIFA refused to let them do what? Was it play in turbans, play barefoot, or wear glasses? So in 1950, India withdrew from the World Cup because FIFA refused to let them do what? Was it play in turbans, play barefoot, or wear glasses?
We haven't got Steve or Chris's score yet.
Stephen.
Hey?
Anne says I haven't got. Yeah,
I have got Chris's.
that's all right. Yeah, I don't think we haven't got Steve tonight, and I don't think we've got Andy. Okay, question 2. A daiquiri is made from fruit juice and which alcoholic drink? So the cocktail daiquiri is made from fruit juice and which alcoholic drink? Question 3. What flower is alternatively known as the Lent lily? What flower is alternatively known as the Lent lily? Question number 4. What name is given to the large prehistoric stones found in places such as Stonehenge? So what name is given to the large prehistoric stones found in places such as Stonehenge?
Dave's taking the mick out of your pronunciation and saying, did say dickery?
Daiquiri, Gov. Daiquiri, not a dickery. That's an hickory dickory dock. Daiquiri, Governor. Question 5. On which island did the mafia originate? Question 5. On which island did the mafia originate? I'll get them round to see you, Dave, if you keep taking the mick out of my accent. I'll send them round. Send the boys round. Question number 6. Which well-known company created the films Cars, A Bug's Life and The Incredibles? So which well-known company created the films Cars, A Bug's Life and The Incredibles? Question number 7. What connects Bolton Wanderers FC and the TV show Only Fools and Horses? Question 7. What connects Bolton Wanderers FC and the TV show Only Fools and Horses?
Dave Just leave it out.
Who said?
Dave.
Leave it out, Gov.
Leave it
Don't
out.
forget the Gov on the end, Dave. Leave it out, Gov. Question number 8. Which London street is renowned for its many doctors? Which London street is renowned for its many doctors? All specialists, all charging lots of money. Only jealous. So 8 was which London street is renowned for its many doctors. Question 9. If the answer is sling him in the longboat till he's sober, what is the question? Question 9. If the answer is sling him in the longboat till he's sober, what is the question? And finally, question 10 in this round. Who would you see on our TV screens as Vera Stanhope? Question 10. Who would you see on our TV screens as Vera Stanhope? Okay, Dave, don't need my accent anymore. I'll stick the questions up on the screen for you.
He says, you slag.
Thanks, Dave. Know me well. Right then. Here we go then. Recap for round 2. 1950, India withdrew from the World Cup because FIFA refused to let them do what? Play in turbans, play barefoot, or wear glasses. 2. A daiquiri, Dave. A daiquiri is made from which fruit and which alcohol, and is made from fruit juice and which alcoholic drink. So, question 3. What flower is alternately known as a Lent lily? Question 4. What name is given to the large prehistoric stones found in places such as Stonehenge? 5. On which island did the Mafia originate? 6. Which well-known company created the films Cars, A Bug's Life and The Incredibles? 7. What connects Bolton Wanderers FC and the TV show Only Fools and Horses? 8. Which London street is renowned for its many doctors? Question 9. If the answer is sling him in the longboat till he's sober, what is the question? And 10. Who would you see on our TV screens as Vera Stanhope? I'll give you a second while I have a slurp.
Jill's in on the app now. She's saying, call blimey you.
Thanks, Jill. Well, at least you're a Londoner, not a person from the forest. From the forest. Right, okie dokie, time for some answers. The screen will go blank. And we'll take those answers down from the last round. And we will put these ones up. So, 1950, India withdrew from the World Cup because FIFA wouldn't allow them to play in bare feet. A daiquiri is made from rum. The Lent lily is the daffodil. The large stones found in places such as Stonehenge are monoliths. The Mafia originated on Sicily. Pixar is the well-known film that created Cars, Bug's Life and The Incredibles. The Trotters connect Bolton Wanderers and the TV show Only Fools and Horses, obviously Bolton Wanderers' nickname. Renowned for its many doctors, it's Harley Street. If the answer is sling him in the longboat till he's sober, what's the question? It's what should we do with a drunken sailor? And finally, it was Brenda Blethyn who appears as Vera Stanhope on our TV screens.
I think that Dave was trying to say it's daiquiri.
Daiquiri.
I think they pronounce it daiquiri, not daiquiri.
Daiquiri. and that's something that had lions in it on TV, something, daiquiri. Oh, was that dactari?
Pronounce
Dave, I come from London. I can't pronounce anything. You should know that by now. My diction is not good. Especially when I've had a few drinks. I must have a few drinks next time. You might be able to understand me. Right. Here's me.
Mhm.
Right, okay. Um, got some pictures of salts this week. Um, I think someone mentioned something some time back about cereal boxes or stuff like that. So what we got, nice and straightforward, shouldn't take too long. We have 10 pictures or parts of pictures of cereal boxes. So all I need to know, they do normal, they're not numbered as usual. So they go across page 1 to 10, and I will take me off the screen and put you on it. So there we go, 10 parts of cereal boxes. All I need to know is what's the cereal. Now I don't eat cereals, but I think I know some of them. I've seen enough supermarket shopping to do that. So I'll shut up for 5 minutes and let you do those. And I'll keep quiet, Dave. if you're ready for some answers, I'll give you another minute. If anybody's not finished, one more minute, and then we can make up for the extra few minutes we lost at the beginning. That was quite straightforward. I think everyone's just about finished, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, let's go some answers then. So number 1 is Cocoa Pops, 2 is Special K, 3 is Weetabix, 4 is Frosties, 5 is Golden Nuggets, 6 is Nesquik, 7 is Ready Brek, 8 is Crunchy Nut, cornflakes, 9 is Alpen, and 10 is cornflakes. So I'll just stick those up on the screen for you. So Cocoa Pop, Special K, Weetabix, Frosties, Golden Nuggets, Nesquik, Ready Brek, Crunchy Nuts, Alpen, and cornflakes. Expect you all to get 8, 9, or 10 on that one.
Bernie obviously doesn't eat cereals.
Who's that?
Bernie.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else got 9, 10, 8.
Just cut me down a little bit. There we go. Right. Let's take that off the screen. And here we go. So here you can see I'm coming live from Cheltenham. As you can see, it's so live it was last year's. But so just look, there we go. We got some horses on screen now. Just to give you a bit of variety, just to see that there are other things that are happening around the world. So if anybody wants to have a bet on this race, I can tell you what won it because it was last year's. Don't bet with me though. Okay, just a bit of fun. We can we'll take that one off. Horses going down to the start with crowds. Look, loads of people. If you saw the racing today, there was nobody there. There we go. Just have a bit of the club for a while. Okay then, round number 4. Question number 1. Which grows fastest? Finger or toenails? Fingernails or toenails? So number 1, which grows the fastest? Fingernails or toenails? Question number 2. Whose black bra fetched £4,600 when it was auctioned in 1997? Was it Marilyn Monroe, Jane Mansfield, or Madonna? So question 2, whose black bra fetched £4,600 when it was auctioned in 1997? Marilyn Monroe, Jane Mansfield, or Madonna? Question 3. What sort of animal was Rudyard Kipling's Rikki Tikki Tavi? I've had this plenty of times in quizzes. But what sort of animal was Rudyard Kipling's Rikki Tikki Tavi? Question number 4. Which comedian created a character called Theophilus P. Wildebeest? So, which comedian created a character called Theophilus P. Wildebeest? Question number 5. What is a male duck known as? What is a male duck known as? Male as in M-A-L-E, Dave, not M-A-I-L. Have to clarify these things.
Dave wants to talk rugby.
Sorry?
Dave wants to talk rugby, not race.
Rugby. Wrong shaped ball. Should be round. It's not natural. Play with an oblong ball. I'll upset you. Trust me. Don't talk to me about rugby. I don't follow it. Question number 6. Which author wrote the books The Guns of Navarone and Where Eagles Dare? Which author wrote the books The Guns of Navarone and Where Eagles Dare?
Stop was saying Donald. Was that to the previous question or the previous comment?
Duck. Yeah. What is a male duck known as? Donald. Thanks, Dave. Oh, Scott. Yeah, Donald. Wrong. But yeah, I suppose Donald is a male duck, as is Fred, Bill, call it what you like. He probably can't understand you. So, who wrote the books The Guns of Navarone and Where Eagles Dare? Question 7. In which US state will you find Elvis Presley's former home, Graceland? In which US state will you find Elvis Presley's former home, Graceland? Question number 8. In which city of the UK are the DVLA located? So, in which city of the UK are the DVLA located? What's wrong now? So I get a running commentary from Anne of all the banter that's going backwards and forwards because I haven't got it on my screen.
Well, we've got Donald Duck, then Daffy Duck from jail, and then Dave says Billy's Duck's mouth.
You can see we've been in lockdown too long, can't you? Now with all the comments that are coming out. Oh dear. So, which city is the DVLA located? Question 9. Which town in Greater Manchester links Gracie Fields and Lisa Stansfield? So, which town in Greater Manchester links Gracie Fields and Lisa Stansfield? Pretty much, where did they come from? And finally, question 10 in this round. What name is given to the last man on a tug of war team? What name is given to the last man on a tug of war team? The bloke who stands at the back. Take me off for a minute. Here we go then. Question 1. Which grows fastest, fingernails or toenails? 2. Whose black bra fetched £4,600 when its auction in 1997? Marilyn Monroe, Jane Mansfield and Madonna. What sort of animal was Rudyard Kipling's Rikki Tikki Tavi? Which comedian created a character called Theophilus P. Wildebeest? Might have been a T on the end of that. Can't spell. What is a male Donald, Bill, Fred known as? What is a male duck known as? Which author wrote the books The Guns of Navarone and Where Eagles Dare? In which US state will you find Elvis Presley's former home, Graceland? 8. In which city of the UK are the DVLA located? 9. Which town in Greater Manchester links Gracie Fields and Lisa Stansfield? And finally, 10. What name is given to the last man of the tug-of-war team? The bloke who stands at the back. Right, answer time. Here we go. So, which grows fastest? Finger or toenails? Is it fingernails? It was Madonna's bra. It was the cone bra that she used to wear. That was auctioned in 1997 and brought 4,600. Ricky Tikki Tavi was a mongoose. Lenny Henry created Theophilus P. Wildebeest. To have many answers, but I've got a drake as for a male duck. Alistair MacLean wrote The Guns of Navarone and Where Eagles Dare. The state is Tennessee, but it was in Memphis, Tennessee, Graceland's, Elvis Presley's former home. The DVLA is located in Swansea. Gracie Fields and Lisa Stanfield both come from Rochdale. There was also, was it Mike Harding, the Rochdale Cowboy? And finally, the name given to the last man on a tug-of-war team is an anchorman. Same as in news reading, lots of other things. So, okay. Let's put me back up here for the last round. Okay, one more round to go tonight, folks. And I'm sure it's very close. Anne doesn't tell me. I just read the questions out and argue with the punters. It's my job. Okay, pens are ready. Going to give you 2 words. I'm going to give you the words. So for the last round tonight, hairy, H-A-I-R-Y, and camera, C-A-M-E-R-A, hairy camera, is an anagram of which female American singer? Hairy camera is an anagram of which female American singer? It's 2 words.
I'm just waiting for Dave.
Dave probably cooking his steak. So give you a little bit of few seconds on that one. Hairy camera is an anagram of which female American singer? Question number 2, and I'll take either the city or the year. Which Olympic Games featured in the movie Chariots of Fire? So either the city or the year. You might know both if you're clever like what I'm not. So which Olympic Games featured in the movie Chariots of Fire?
Dave says he's still with us, just.
Okay.
But I still haven't got his
Okay.
score.
Dave.
So maybe it's a bit of a problem.
Anne says she hasn't got your score for the last round, Dave. Was it 10? It normally is. Question number 3. Apart from the USA, which other country has a range of mountains known as the Sierra Nevada? Apart from the USA, which other country has a range of mountains known as the Sierra Nevada? Question number 4. In which European capital city did Handel's Messiah receive its premiere in 1742? Was it Paris, Dublin, or London? So question 4, in which European capital did Handel's Messiah receive its premiere in 1742? Was it Paris, Dublin, or London? Here's a topical question for you. Question number 5. What profession on TV does Alex Beresford have? It's been in the news recently. So question 5, what profession on TV does Alex Beresford have? Beresford, Alex Beresford. Question number 6, true or false? True or false? The name Australia means southern land. Is that true or false? The name Australia means southern land. True or false? Question number 7. Where would you find the glabella? Is it on your face, in your stomach, or in your bones? That's Glabella. Where would you find the glabella? Is it on your face? Is it in your stomach? Or is it in your bones? Question number 8. Which I, for India, is an internet image sharing app purchased by Facebook in April 2012. It's very popular today. Which I is an internet image sharing app purchased by Facebook in April 2012. Question number 9. The UK towns of Bootle and Birkenhead sit on which river? Question 9. The UK towns of Bootle and Birkenhead sit on which river? And finally, last question tonight. On a British Ordnance Survey map, a white V inside a solid blue square represents which type of facility? So on a British Ordnance Survey map, a white V inside a solid blue square represents which type of facility? So there you go. So there's a recap for the last round. Hairy Camera is an anagram of which female American singer? Question 2. Which Olympic Games featured in the movie Chariots of Fire? I'll take either the city or the year. Question 3. Apart from the USA, which other country has a range of mountains known as the Sierra Nevada? Question 4. In which European capital city did Handel's Messiah receive its premiere in 1742? Was it Paris, Dublin, or London? Question 5. What profession on TV does Alex Beresford have? 6. True or false? The name Australia means southern land. Question 7. Where would you find the glabella? Is it on your face, in your stomach, or in your bones? Question number 8. Which I is an internet image sharing app purchased by Facebook in April 2012? Number 9. The UK towns of Bootle and Birkenhead sit on which river? And your last question tonight, on a British Ordnance Survey map, a white V inside a solid blue square represents which type of facility? I'll give you the customary few seconds.
Misty Mouse.
Right, here we go then. Last time answers tonight. Here we go then. So Harry Cameron's anagram is Mariah Carey. Which Olympic Games featured in the movie Chariots of Fire? It was Paris 1924, so either Paris or 1924, whichever you've got, will be okay. Apart from USA, the Sierra Nevada in Spain. The Handel's Messiah received its premiere in Dublin. What professions TV does Alex Beresford have? He's a weather presenter. He was the one with the famous row on GM TV recently. True or false? The name Australia means southern land. That's true. Your glabella is on your face. It's between the eyes and the nose, somewhere around about that sort of place, I believe. Which eye is the internet image sharing app purchased by Facebook? That's Instagram. Bootle and Birkenhead are on the Mersey. And a V inside a solid blue square represents a visitor centre. Do your honours, ping them through for the last time tonight. So, Mariah Carey, Paris, Spain, Dublin, weather presenter, true, face, Instagram, Mersey, visitor centre. Right, for those who might be interested, I sent a text to James up at the club to see what when he was planning on opening, and he said all things being equal, they're going to open on the 17th of May. He doesn't anticipate opening before that for outside, and 17th of May, assuming that all goes well with everything else. So for those of you who thought you might have done some outside drinking, tough. Also, the Hairy Hounds is not in opening until the 17th of May either. They've decided that, and it's Green King, not a local pub, that they can't turn a profit around if they just have outside space. So the nearest pub to us that's opening, well, it's probably in the middle of a few. The Greyhound is opening on the 12th of April. The Elm up in the village, House in the Tree, Aviator. I think they're all opening on the 12th of April for outside drinks. And also for the golfers, we're not long until the 29th of March, which I believe golf courses can open again, just in time for Easter. But everything's bookable. Going back to the pubs, obviously, it's going to be dependent on the weather through April into May as to whether it's going to be worthwhile going out or booking a table. So I think everyone has to be need to book a table if you're going to go somewhere. But at least you don't have to buy food this time. It is purely you can have a table and have a few drinks. So maybe that would be quite nice to have a change of scenery. At present, I will probably run the quizzes through to the end of April. I've got a weekend away at the end of April, but that shouldn't stop it happening because we're not back on the Tuesday, I think. So I'm just waiting for the scores to come through, and it's doing the final bits and pieces as she does. Let's have a look, see what's occurring. Okay. So when's the birthday then, Jill? Here we go then, as we have scores on the doors. Right, okay then. In last place tonight, we have Jill, last week's winner. How the mighty fall. With 31 points. In sixth place with 35, we have Bernie. In joint fifth, we had 39. We had Mick and we had Chris. Thank you. In fourth place with 40, we had Dave. third place with 42, we have Linda. In second place with 43, we have Jules. And in first place with 43.5, that half-point count is Scott. Be generous to you. You're our winner tonight. Thanks, everybody, as usual. Sorry?
Have you looked at the typing on it?
Yeah. Appreciate your hard work. Sorting quiz for us. Thanks, Boo.
Doing in April.
So, where are we going in April, Dave? We booked a weekend away down in Sheldon, opposite Teignmouth, Devon Valley. They just had an offer, so yeah, we decided to have a weekend away. It's got outside pub facilities on the. So have a look out. It's quite just a reasonably cheap weekend as well. They've got it is a holiday camp. Obviously, the inside's not open, but they have got this. They've got an outside bar that looks quite nice. But you ever look up, it's Devon Valley, and it wasn't very expensive for the weekend, just over £100 for the two of us for a chalet. They got chalets and caravans, but it was just nice to be able to get away and have a break. So anyway, all right then. Yeah, I'll send you the link. I'll send people the link. Oh, you're in Little Sea that weekend, are you? Oh, right, okay. Is that next to Big Sea? My geography's not very good. Yeah, I'll send people a link, but it's quite yeah, it's quite nice. We're getting away just for a weekend and just to get away. It's been a long haul for all those who've been working, including you, Dave, because I know you've been at work all the time. Anyway, good night for me. I won't rattle on any longer. So yeah, it's just nice. Anyway, thanks everybody, and I will speak to you all next week.